How you going, guys? So some exciting news today. I've bought a new mower. I'll tell you a bit of background on the old mower. We bought this mower, I think it's about 25 years ago, somewhere around there. It's an old Victa. There it is there, the old girl. So had this for about 25 years. It's been a really, really good mower. It started pretty much first go every time ever since we've had it. I've had to do a little bit of work on it, services, nowhere near as regular as they should be. I've replaced the carby once, replaced the blades a few times, nothing other than that. And it's seen better days. So as you can see, I've got an ocky strap there holding the catcher up because the springs are buggered. The front doesn't hold the height anymore, so when I was pushing it along, because the rivet's broken here, so pushing it along I've got to make sure I hold the front up. The wheels are all wobbly and buggered, so definitely seen better days. Today, got it out to start it, no go. Will not start, doesn't even sound like it wants to start. For the last couple of years I've said, if this mower dies, or when this mower dies, I'm going to get an electric mower. So I've had my eye on the Ego mowers. All the reviews seem great on them. Really powerful. People have said they're more powerful than the petrol counterparts. So yeah, today was the day. So the old girl's retired. She's given up the ghost, and we've got her replacement, which I'll show you now. So here she is. Haven't even unboxed her yet. Just went in now. It's a warm day today, so it was good to take a couple of hours off in the middle of the day and go and pick this up. So it was the last one in stock. It was the display model. Everything was there. I checked it all out back in the original box. So you can see it's a 56 volt lithium battery, 7.5 amp hour battery that comes with it, with the charger. It is a multi-blade cut system, so you can mulch with it as well as cut. It's self-propelled, so I didn't actually want the self-propelled one because I've got a fairly flat lawn, and the farm that we're moving to is pretty much flat, the part we'll be mowing anyway. But this was the only one they had, and I just thought, you know what, I don't want to wait a couple of weeks, let's just get this one. This one should last me a good 20 years. I'd expect at least 20 years out of it. I won't be using it as much as the other one, so it should even last longer. Probably have to replace the battery. It's a plastic body on it. 5-year warranty on the actual mower, 3 years on the battery. So let's get it open and we'll check it out. Everything is really well made. It's everything's solid. It just feels good. You know, it's not a tiny little charger that you're going to struggle to work with. It's, you know, big, solid. It's got the indicator at the top here, so it's good. I like it. There's the battery. There's a bit of weight in it. So I'll have to put this on charge. Okay, there's the battery. Bit of a beast. So Ego 56 volt lithium-ion, 7.5 amp hour. A nice, heavy, solid feeling battery. It's a little indicator on the back. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights there. There's only one at the moment, so I will put it on charge before I use it. I'm going to stick this on now actually while I get the rest out. Okay, so I've got that on charge, and I don't know how long that'll take, but we'll get all this out and we'll have a look. So the catcher. Now it's one of those bag catchers. I've never actually been a fan of these catchers, so we'll see how it goes. Instructions, warranty, helpline. I've heard that they are very good with their after-sales service. Here she is. We'll get her out and have a look. Okay guys, here it is out straight out of the box. So straight up, unlike your traditional mower, aluminium handles, I'm assuming to keep weight down. What I liked getting out of the box too, it's got a handle here and handle there, so it's nice and easy to pick up. Rather than the old mowers, you're grabbing around the front and the back and it's not easy. Really nice height adjustment here. It's a lot of height there, so which is good. So the height adjustments are 25mm, 32mm, 40mm, 51, 64, 77 and 90. I like my grass, the lawn, nice and thick, so I always try and run it on the top one, if not the next one down, especially in the summer months where the ground can really dry out quickly. So yeah, 90mm will be what I'm going for. One of the things which I thought was cool as well, they've got a 30-day money back guarantee, so if you don't like it in the first 30 days you can take it back, which I think is really cool. The battery goes in there, nice large format wheels on the back there and the front, so different adjustment on the handle, nice and easy to adjust. So height for the handles, easy to adjust. Now we're up at the controls. First impressions is I think I'm going to need a degree to operate this thing. There's a lot of buttons. That's the self-propelled control knob here, and these are the self-propelled triggers. So it looks like the battery indicator to show if the handle's locked in place, temperature. It's one of those things I think I'm going to have to read the instructions. Instruction manual. It looks like it's nice and easy, lots of pictures, easy to read. There's one for the battery, one for the charger. Another cool feature, which you may or may not use it, it's got LED lights on the front. Okay, so the mower status indicator that I was showing you before, these little buttons here that I was showing you before, these along here. The red flashing light is the battery low, orange flashing light is the mower overload, so I'm assuming if the blades become jammed. The solid orange, the mower will stop because it's going to overheat, or it has overheated. The green flashing light is the side rails are not fully extended, or the handle is not locked in an operating position. There's a flashing red and green alternately. That's an error, and you've got to contact Ergo, so that one sounds like trouble. So solid green, mower is working properly, battery has at least 15% of its charge. Once the battery's all charged up, we'll give it a go and see what it works like. Just clip these over the rails. On the sides. I remember when I was about 13, I worked for a neighbour, and he had a lawn mowing business, and he had Hondas, which at that time they were the bee's knees. They were like the best of the best, self-propelled and everything, and they had these cloth catches. I can't remember why, that might even when my dislike started, but I think they used to come apart all the time from memory. So we'll see if they've improved in the last long time. Let's see how it holds up before I make judgment. Okay, that there is the mulching plug. So if you want to mulch, put that in place. That goes down, and that'll keep the grass within the mower and keep chopping it up till it puts it back down to the ground. So I really wanted that. Another thing I like that makes it safe is a flap under the back here, which would be good to stop stones and things from flicking up. I'll show you underneath. You can see the two blade system. So it's a quick start guide here. Insert the battery, ensure the safety key is installed. So the safety key just goes into there. Extend and lock the handles, which I've done. Push the power button, which is up here. So you push it in, then pull the handle back and then release the power button. So it looks like there's a couple of safety mechanisms on there. So torque of premium petrol, 9.5 Newton meters. Select cut, so multi-blade system, and runs up to 50 minutes with a 7.5 amp hour battery. The other thing I like about these is if I do go and buy a whippersnipper or a chainsaw or anything like that, hedge trimmer, the same batteries work across the whole range, which is good. Every review I've read about these has all been positive. I've seen no negatives at all. It seems really solid, well built. So no, I'm really pleased with this. Can't wait to get it on the grass and start cutting. Okay guys, we're all charged up. Didn't take too long, just under an hour I reckon, and it was fully charged. So I'm going to put it in now. I'm just going to give it a little run out here because it's gotten really hot. Take that key out. Feels nice and solid. Everything's really solid on here. So I'll put the safety key in. I'm going to run the catcher on this time. Got it adjusted on the top level, which is 90 millimeters. So press the start button. Okay guys, there you have it. First run of the Ego 56 volt mower. Love that you don't have to pull start it. So just press the button, pull the lever and away you go. It did cut out a couple of times. I cut some lavender, trimmed back some lavender a couple of days ago and had some branches just sitting on the ground. Nothing too thick. There was a couple of thicker branches there. Nothing too bad though, and it did cut out, so that was the safety cut out, the overload cut out I guess they call it, that kicked in a couple of times there. Not a big deal. You just back out of it, press the button again, pull the lever. So actually does a really nice job of just trimming the lawn. So brand new blades, obviously you'd expect that. The catcher was really full when I went to empty it. I just wasn't used to my old mower picking up that much grass, so I did pick up a lot of grass, even though I was only just touching the tops of the grass that was there. But really nice cut. I did have a little play with the self-propelled stuff, but look, I can't see that I'd use that. I'm pretty flat here. Overall, yeah, really good. Light, easy to manoeuvre. It is a much bigger mower than my old one. It's a 52 centimetre, I think I told you earlier, 52 centimetres wide, the cut, so it is bigger. It is a much longer mower than my old mower, so it is a bit more manoeuvring around like that, but it is, I think, probably lighter than my old petrol mower as well, which you would expect. But overall, really good. Really happy with it. We'll see how it goes mowing the rest of the grass. This is probably the thickest part, although I was just taking the tops off of it. It is summer, so everything's starting to dry out a little bit. But as you can see, really nice, even cut, Seems I can get nice and close to the edge too, which I like. I think if I had to rate it out of 10 for where I'm at right now, and you've literally seen me mow probably 30 square metres of grass, first time I've ever used it. If I had to rate it out of 10 now, I would probably say probably an 8 out of 10. Those only reason being that lavender that I was running over, I didn't think was that bad, and it did cut out pretty quick. In saying that, if I would have ran my old mower over it, would it have done the same thing? Possibly. Might have cut out as well. So maybe not a bad thing. Let's see how we go. The manoeuvrability, it is a big mower. So maybe if I went the 42 centimetre, I think it is, the next one down, which is 10 centimetres narrower, and I think a little bit shorter, might be a bit easier to manoeuvre. But that's probably me getting used to the bigger mower. So I would say 8 out of 10 for me, which is a good score, I think. We'll see how it goes with the battery and how long that lasts. So, but in all, very happy with the purchase. Glad I went electric. We are looking to go down the track off-grid solar, hopefully, with our farm when we build the house there. So we're going to try and get as many things as we can running on electricity that we can generate ourselves from the sun. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how we go. So yeah, this is just one of the small steps we're taking in that direction to achieve that. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching again. Hope you found this helpful, and if you're thinking about electric mowers, maybe not, I'll give it a thumbs up. And yeah, the old Victa can now go to the back of the shed with all the rest of the stuff that is broken down or doesn't get used anymore. So thanks guys, have a good one.
Thanks for watching today's video. Please share, like, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you again next time on 20 Acres to Home.